Welcome to Wings of Fire Dreams. Today we are going to see the family tree of Gupta dynasty. Sri Gupta is the founder of Gupta dynasty, and the Gupta dynasty started in 240 AD. After Sri Gupta, Ghatotkacha, his son, became the successor of him and ascended the throne in 280. After Ghatotkacha, his son, named Chandragupta, ascended the throne in 319 AD. In a breakthrough deal, Chandragupta was married to Kumara Devi, a Lichavi princess, the main power in Magadha. With the dowry of the kingdom of Magadha and an alliance with the Lichavis, Chandragupta set about expanding his power, conquering much of Magadha. Chandragupta was the first of the Guptas to be referred to as Maharaja the Raja or King of Kings. Samudragupta was the son of Chandragupta I and Mahadevi Kumaradevi, the grandson of Ghatotkacha. He gained the name Indian Napoleon due to his conquests in many directions and in various kinds. After completion of conquest, Samudragupta performed horse sacrifice and coins representing Ashwamedha Yagna were distributed to Brahmins. Chandragupta died in 335 AD and was succeeded by his son Samudragupta, a tireless conqueror. He gave himself the titles of Kings of Kings and World Monarch. The important scholars present in his court were Harisena, Vasubandhu, and Asanga. He was a fine believer in Hinduism and is known to have worshipped Lord Vishnu. He was considerate of other religions and allowed Sri Lanka's Buddhist king to build a monastery at Bodh Gaya. He was succeeded by his son Ramagupta in 375 AD. Ramagupta sustains a humiliating defeat at the hands of Saka king. In order to secure the security of his people, Ramagupta agrees to surrender his queen to the Sakas, which provokes his brother Chandragupta too. Chandragupta too, in disguise of Queen Dhruva Devi, enters enemy's camp and kills the Saka king to restore the huge empire, queen, and the dynasty. This incident raises Chandragupta in the eyes of people and Dhruva Devi. The conduct of Ramagupta gets betrayed by the Chandragupta too and kills him and sits on the throne. He then marries the widow of his brother Ramagupta. Chandragupta too, the son of power, is also known as Vikramaditya, Narendra Chandra, Simhachandra, Narendra Simha, Vikramadevaraja, Devagupta, and Devashri. Chandragupta too ruled for a period of about 34 to 35 years from 380 AD to 415 AD. Chandragupta too had two wives. One is his widow Dhruva Devi and second one is Kuvaranga of Naha family. He was blessed with a daughter Prabha Devi. Prabha Devi was later married to Makataka king Rudrasena II. Prabha Devi was the de facto ruler of Makataka kingdom between 319 and 415 AD. The court of Chandragupta was made even more illustrious by the fact that it was graced by the Navaratna, a group of 9 who excelled in the literary arts. Among these men, Kalidasa, whose works dwarf the works of any other literary geniuses. It is believed that Pataliputra continued to be the capital of his huge empire. Chandragupta too was a strong and well qualified ruler. He was a staunch Vaishnava. According to the Chinese visitor of the time, Fahim, the city of the Gaya was completely empty and desolate. Kumaragupta I. Chandragupta II was succeeded by his son Kumaragupta I. Known as the Mahendraditya, he ruled until 455 AD. Towards the end of his reign, a tribe in the Narmada valley called the Pushyamitras rose in power to threaten the empire. Like his father, Kumaragupta I ruled for 40 years. He had two sons, Purugupta, son of Ananta Devi, and Skandagupta, son of Devaki. Kumaragupta I was known by several names such as Sri Magendra, Ajita Magendra, Simha Magendra, Ashwamedha Mahendra, Mahendra Karma, Mahendra Kalpa, etc. His administration and personality kept the entire kingdom intact and integrated for 40 years. The repulsion of Hunas immediate after his death proves the integrity of his subjects. Skandagupta. Skandagupta is generally considered the last of the great rulers. He defeated the Pushyamitra threat but then was faced with invading White Huns, known in India as Indo-Hunas. He repulsed a Huna attack, but the expense of the wars drained the empire's resources and contributed to his decline. Skandagupta died in 467 AD and was succeeded by his son Narasimhagupta Baladitya. Skanda followed a policy of region toleration. He himself was a Bhagavata but did not interfere with the religion of his officers or subjects. With the death of Skandagupta, Gupta Empire began to decline. His brother Purugupta appears to have been the immediate successor to Skandagupta. Purugupta was the son of Kumaragupta by his queen Ananta Devi and was old by the time he ascended the throne, a short rule of 6 years. In 480s, the Heptalitic king Toramana broke through the Gupta defenses in the northwest, and much of the empire was overrun by the Hunas by 500 AD. It appears from the inscriptions that the Guptas, although their power was much diminished, continued to resist the Hunas and allied with independent kingdoms to drive the Hunas from most of the northern India by 530s. Narasimha Baladitya was succeeded by his son Kumaragupta II. The rule seems to have ended about the year 476 to 477 AD. It is obvious that Kumaragupta II, Narasimha Baladitya and Purugupta altogether could rule only for about 10 years. Buddhagupta. Buddhagupta ruled for nearly 20 years from 477 AD to 495 AD. A large number of inscriptions refer to Buddhagupta. According to the life of Hun Sang, Buddhagupta was succeeded by Dadagupta, also known as Krishnagupta. The later Guptas were not that much resistance over the enemies and they were the weak rulers. To keep in mind, Vishnugupta was the last ruler of Gupta Empire. Thank you for watching this video. If you like our videos, please press the like icon, share it to your friends and subscribe our channel. Also, we have uploaded the family tree of Mauryans, Marathas, Sultans, etc. Please do